Okay, this is the final video for today. I probably won't be recording again tonight unless something happens between now and tonight. So, check it out. A few weeks ago, I went to Walmart and I wanted to buy this Magneto. Actually, 2 weeks ago, not a few. I wanted to buy this Magneto so I could have a bad guy from X-Men Legends in their uniforms from, I think, Comic 2070 or something, or 270 or whatever the hell it is. They were all in the, you know what? Sometimes it's better to show people than tell people. Okay. I wanted to get a Magneto so these guys could have a fight so I could start doing more Marvel Legend stuff. This is Conan, Psylocke. Yeah, so I wanted to get Magneto so I could start doing things like my bro SSB Spectacular. I can't do stop animation because I don't have the stands or anything, but you know, I can do some shit for my TikTok as well as my YouTube. Just like talking about the X-Men in general, letting you know what I remember of them before the retconning. Alright, so there's that. And yeah, she does look Asian-ish. So, apparently, the Walmart clerk, yeah, he has long hair. I know what he looks like specifically. So the Walmart clerk is a jerk. I told him, you know, because I didn't want to spend it that day because I needed some medical shit. I needed some Alka-Seltzer for my stomach and something else I went to go get. And I said, when the next truck's coming in? He said something like about a week or two. So I told him, well, then I'll come back and buy that. And we talked about the Lady J with no hair down the back. So I come back the next day to buy Magneto from X-Men 97. Because he's not in his classic uniform, he's in a new uniform. And I was like, I'm going to get this new one. But when I get there, it's gone. And so was the other one that I wanted to buy, which I showed him. I wanted to buy both of those. I just didn't want to spend $50 that day. I come back the next day, they're gone. So I'm rolling on down to Target. Sadly enough, Target does not have any X-Men anything other than the minifigures. So I'm like, okay, but I don't want to spend $44 on those 5 figures. Now, if I would have had Jubilee and Beast also instead of just Rogue, Gambit, Storm, and somebody else. I know it was like at least 2 women and 3 men, but it didn't have Beast and didn't have Jubilee. But it had Wolverine, Gambit, it had Storm and Rogue. I'm missing one. It was $44.99. Now they have enough that I can get back up there anytime this month if I have to, or I can wait till summertime, or I can wait for it to go on sale. If worse come to worse, Target online. Anyway, the whole point is that I specifically told that one clerk that I was going to come back tomorrow and get it. And when I came back tomorrow, it wasn't there. When I got up to Target, it wasn't there. However, at Target, where the hell is she? I did buy Io Shirai. I might unbox her, I might not. But while we're on wrestling, if I'm going to buy any WWE figures, I'm only going to buy the women. So Kabuki Warriors and Xia Li. That's pretty much the only ones I'm going to collect. That's just the Asian wrestlers because there's not that many of them. And if they ever have a Zeta Zhang doll, I will be buying her too. That way I can at least have her to look at. Anyway, that being said, I am Echo Fang Grey Wolf. If you work at a store and a customer wants to buy something and you have the ability to save it and then you decide to buy it for yourself, I get it, but you are a piece of shit. Alright? Now let me explain that because I was going to end the video right there, but no. See, I'm going to get real now. You are a piece of shit. Because see, you have the ability to know when they're going to place that order. And don't say that you don't, because I used to unload trucks at TJ Maxx. And we got some strange shit at TJ Maxx. And you did exactly like one of my bros did. As soon as he opened the box, he saw it. And it never got out on the counter because he took it to the manager and they put it up the shelf so he could buy it later. And I get that because every store sometimes have a policy where the clerks can get shit off the truck and save it for themselves versus the customer. TJ Maxx was damn sure good at that, especially if we only had like that one item that we don't even know what it was in there for, but we have that one item, and you can take that item and go put it at the top and say, look, I'm gonna buy this when I get off, and they would let you do that. Even if they don't, there was only one item that came in, and we don't know why it was there. It was like a miscellaneous item. And I don't know if Marshalls does it, but since they run by the same people, we're gonna say that they do it too. But I know for a fact TJ Maxx damn sure did it. So there was that. This clerk did that shit to me. He knew I wanted that Magneto. It didn't really give too much about the other figure, but if I could get that Magneto, aces, man. Nah, he won't let me get that Magneto. So that was a dick move. So if you are a clerk and you do that, I'm sorry, and I'll say this with my full chest, you're a piece of shit. Because now if you'd have hid it for the customers, like, look, I got you. Come back tomorrow, I'll have it back on the shelf. Now if you're gonna do that, then you're not as big of a piece of shit. But this dude was a piece of shit. We talked for like 10 minutes about when this truck coming in, so that if it's gone, I could buy a new one. It'll be in about 2 weeks. It's like, all right, well, I'll be back tomorrow then, because I don't have 2 weeks. I come back. It's funny how he's the only person I talked to, and he still had that shit in his hand when I was leaving to go buy the shit that I need, which means he's the only suspect, and I'm gonna accuse him. He's the suspect, goddammit, because who else? Won't nobody else on the aisle but him and I. And I have been eyeballing that Magneto for like a while because it's been on the shelf for so long. I said, all right, well, I'm going to come back and get it. And I literally told him, I didn't tell any other customers, I'm going to come back and get it tomorrow. Tomorrow came and I came back. Magneto wasn't in the store. Yeah, some random person probably could have bought. No, because there was nobody random in the fucking aisle. Him and I were the only two people in the aisle. We talked for 15 minutes, maybe 20 minutes, because I was really contemplating buying it. He was moving it from shelf to shelf. And I was like, okay, I'm going to come back and buy it tomorrow. And I'm pretty sure in his head, he's like, I'm not going to let that half-breed buy Magneto. Fuck that motherfucker. I'm going to take this shit. So, yeah, I'm accusing him. Fuck him. He's a piece of shit. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I know I'm not wrong. Sometimes you can read people. Like, literally, sometimes you can read people and tell that they have something sinister about them or they're pieces of shit. And if you can't, then maybe I have a gift that I just don't know about or can't control. But sometimes your gut instincts are generally right. Thank you guys for watching. And yeah, sometimes I'm a piece of shit too. But I'm a piece of shit with honor. Remember that. Thank you for watching. Be seeing you.